So this culture is about 3,000 years BC. Imagine a civilization more than 5,000 years ago in South America, where your dwelling was closely connected with your ancestors and the homes built as a funeral complex weaving through your community. This civilization was a civilization known as stonecutters. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a civilization living 5,000 to 6,000 years ago here in Mesoamerica in the hills and mountaintops. A culture obsessed with death, where the communities intertwined with their cemeteries and the people lived with sharpened teeth. What's the name of this civilization? Well, it is a bit of a mystery, so there's not much to say about that. There are lots of theories, but all people know is from the stone sculptures they had left behind. These sculptures were stonemasons obsessed with death, and the most interesting thing, I think, is the sharpened teeth in many of these statues. Thank goodness they have this written out in English, otherwise I wouldn't be learning anything. So I'm going to read to you one of the writings on the wall here. The ritual practices and the cult of the dead of the ancient inhabitants of Upper Magdalena have been a topic of interest for archaeologists for over 100 years. The burial mounds and statues found in the region associated to death have been attributed to groups with a complex system of social organization who occupied this region about 2,000 to 5,000 years ago. In spite of the archaeological investigations developed, there are still many unknown aspects about these cultures, such as their origin and even their name. The name of the civilization is unknown. Today they are known as the San Agustín culture, according to the name given to this region in the 16th century by the Spanish and missionaries. Different interpretations have been put forward for these monumental sites and the enigmatic carvings in volcanic rock. The variety and complexity of these tomes seem to indicate that death was understood as a passage to another life, where the characters that were the subject of these imposing funerary chambers continued to exert protection over the world of the living. Here we have an example of what one of these archaeological sites looked like. I'm not sure if this is a replica or an actual burial site, but I would imagine they would carve these out and use the stones for their statues and leave their families, the members of their family, in the burial site here.
Aqui vai estar o ID.